more of a visual person, so I'm thinking of taking up photography.
Permit me an observation here. You've been flitting around from activity to activity. The school newspaper. You were going to be the next H.L. Mencken. You haven't written an article in I don't know how many issues.
Well, there hasn't been much to write about.
Then there's the surfboard you bought. It's been sitting out in the backyard for 2 weeks killing grass. Now you're off music, you're on to something else.
I guess I'm kind of a flake.
Son, you're not a flake. You're just trying on a lot of hats, which is what you're supposed to be doing at your age. But you're never going to find one that fits if you don't follow through on things. Harry, there's no big mystery here, right? It's a new school, new place. You're just trying to fit in.
Without much success, by the way.
If you want my advice, start thinking where your strengths are. Go with them, then see where they take you. Of course, if I'd taken my own advice, today I'd be a clown in a circus driving around a tiny car.
Why did you put those condoms in my backpack?
It was a goof.
Yeah, a big goof. We almost got arrested.
But we didn't.
Thanks to Manu.
Hey, nothing would have happened anyway. What are you gonna do? Put us in jail for stealing a couple of rubbers?
You're so tough.
Hey, what's your problem?
Being friends with you is my problem.
I never sent you one invitation for be my friend.
No, you didn't. I guess I just made a mistake.
Yeah, well, you made a mistake. What you blame me for?
I'd like my leather vest back.
I don't know where it is. I gotta go look for him.
Yeah, well, when you find it, I expect you to bring it to me.
I got better things to do than talk to some prissy little howly girl.
Maggie comes me for the face full of
Talking that tree, put plants in the bed.
but the phone's tapped anyway. Maggie says it really say they must, but in early May. Orders from the DA. Look out, kid. No matter what you did.
Walk on tiptoes, don't try no dope.
Better stay away from those that carry around a fire hose.
Keep a clean nose.
Watch the plain clothes. You don't need a weatherman to know it's where the wind blows. Yeah!
You guys kick it. Although I'm gonna need to get a bigger PA system before Saturday night.
What's Saturday night?
It's Ricky's wedding. It's outside. You guys are gonna need the extra sound to have more presence. Oh, and I got Ricky to come up with $70 to cover our expenses.
That's great, Harry, but...
I know. I'm not in the band. But if you don't mind my saying so, you guys could end up with a worse manager. Unless you already have a manager.
What do we need a manager for?
Well, somebody's got to find you guys an excellent bass player. Somebody's got to get Carl a decent set of drums. And somebody's got to make sure Jeff stops eating during rehearsals because it's just unprofessional. And no offense, but somebody's got to make sure Alan never, ever dances in front of a live audience. Listen, if I'd have been your manager the other day, I'd have fired myself. Bad musician with a bad attitude. I'm sorry.
Well, band, what say we? I mean, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Hey, welcome aboard.
Thanks. Listen, Alan, about the other day, I was way out of line.
Well, one place I never mind going to is the forgiveness place.
All right, let's get moving.
Her lips are real soft, kind of like pillows. It's different than kissing Grandma.
Oh, yeah, it's a completely different deal.
Can you get diseases from kissing?
Well, yeah, but only if the other person's sick.
But even if they're not, human mouths are really full of germs, right? I mean, dog mouths are supposed to be cleaner. And even though it's only lips touching, they're spitting everything right there.
You know the part of your brain that thinks like that?
Yeah?
Well, don't listen to it or you're never gonna have any fun. Now go out. Further! Further!
Throw it already!
Nice catch!
Touchdown!
If someone treated me like I've been treating you, I definitely wouldn't have been as cool as you were earlier.
No big deal.
And I'm really lousy at picking friends. It's just, I don't know. I mean, I'm in this weird place, and everything is really confusing in my life right now. If I just had one good friend, it would make it all a whole lot easier, you know?
You have a friend, if you want one.
Thanks. Are you really descended from royalty?
My great-great-grandmother's family was a Li'i related to Queen Liliuokalani.
Maybe someday you can tell me about him.
Sure.
Need anything?
Glasses from the dishwasher.
Okay.
Was that actually a glint of selflessness I just heard?
She's a good girl.
I'm glad you two are getting along. Well, I missed my morning swim. I'm gonna grab one now.
I see you found a good beach.
Hey, yeah, I get around. Over your disappointment? Good job.
Oh, can't wait a moment.
Yeah. Funny thing happened today. I was so indignant about Kikui High School not giving you the job, I decided I'd give him a call. Give him a piece of my mind. I talked to the principal. Listen, about Hailani Douglas, I said. Oh, very impressive candidate. But terribly disappointed she turned us down. Could you possibly talk to her, get her to change her mind? Did I miss something?
No,
Why'd you lie to me?
I'd rather not go into it.
Well, I think I'm owed an explanation.
When Glenn canceled his trip, it wasn't the first time for us. And so I called him on it. I asked him if I was important to him. And he says, what do you mean? So I read him your letter of recommendation over the phone. I said, here's a guy who's only known me a few weeks, and he appreciates me more than you do.
I didn't mean to cause any problems.
Oh, problems were already there. Glenn and I have got to work them out before I move anywhere.
You know, you once said there's no such thing as paradise.
Yeah.
With all due respect, you were dead wrong.
You up for another swim?
Sure.